Welcome back to DS Trucks. I've got this product that I want to test. It is the Archoil fuel additive. I've been seeing this stuff all over the internet, and I finally got some. I've been seeing PowerStroke Tech Talk talking about it, PowerStroke Maintenance showing it, and I'm curious. I've always used Hotshot Secrets, but now I want to try the Archoil and see what it's all about. So we got a little bit of a drive ahead of us right now to do, and with this drive that we have ahead of us, it's, I don't know, 20 minutes away, but we do have the plow on it. We got a truck full of people here, so that's a lot of. Nate, be quiet. Nate, stop it. Talk quietly to her. We got a car full of people. Zach's got the additive right here, though. I'm kind of curious, can we drive this truck and see any of these claims that they make on this Archoil fuel treatment? It says winter diesel treatment, and it will provide anti-gelling, improves combustion efficiency, which is something we can kind of sort of test. Cleans the injectors, the turbo, DPF, and reduces regens. With this truck on our 23-450, it would be good if we could reduce the regens, because this thing is just drinking death, always regenning, and it's just not cool, like how much def and how much regen and emissions is going on. So it says that it boosts cetane by like 8 points. It reduces maintenance costs and extends component life, and increases fuel economy by freaking 6 to 10%. What if we drive the truck out to our site, our job, and then we add the additive there, and we see if like the mileage is better? I mean, we could have like differences in wind or whatever, but I don't know. I mean, it's not going to be the most scientific test ever, but it'll be okay. Be kind of fun, kind of cool. So yeah, we got a 20-minute drive out, and then we get out there, we drive it, and then we add the additive and see if the MPG is better on the vehicle. Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. So I guess I'll go ahead and get, everything situated with the GPS and everything gets situated. And then once we're driving, I'll pop in and kind of look at the MPG and see what it's getting. See you guys on the road. Okay, let's go ahead and adjust the trip fuel right now. Trip fuel, trip number 1, we're getting 11.2 to the gallon for the last, looks like 10,000 miles ago, trip 1 was replaced. 35. Dang, trip 2 has got the miles of the truck on it. It's got 35,000 miles on it for trip 2. I've never reset trip 2. So we'll go ahead and reset trip 1, and we'll go ahead and drive it, and we'll just drive normal. No rapid acceleration or nothing, just normal driving, and see what this MPG is going to be in real time. So it's going to be, I guess, a little bit interesting, because we're going to be highway driving with a plow on the truck, and we'll see what this thing's getting. But let me plug this in, and I'll pop in once we get a couple miles and get some readings on MPG. See you in a second. So we were driving and talking, and I almost forgot we were even shooting a video. We got about 13 miles to the gallon for this trip, and we'll have to look at the trip computer to see how far, but we're almost to our destination. If this thing would clear so I could see 22 miles and 13.7 miles to the gallon. That's with a snowplow and a good rate of speed. I mean, what were we going, Zach? 70 or so? So we weren't going slow. We weren't like, babying it or nothing. We were driving whatever speed traffic was about 70. And yeah, we got 13.7. So I'm curious, if we put this Archoil fuel additive in the truck, drive 22 miles back, will we get better mileage? I don't know. I guess we'll have to go ahead and add the stuff to the truck and find out. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put this additive in. So we got a 48-gallon tank. We're like 7/8 full. The range that they give you on a bottle, they tell you that you can use 1.5 ounces per 10 gallons. Or for the Power Boost, you can use 3 ounces for 10 gallons. We're going to go somewhere in the middle of that. That doesn't seem to be the most precise. You don't need to be the most precise in order to add this. So we're just going to add 8 ounces. It's going to be a little bit more than the maintenance dose. I already peeled that cap off. Definitely don't want to get that in the fuel tank. But like I say, 8 ounces. It's not the most precise thing ever. just 8 ounces. And I'm going to drive it back, and we'll see if I notice any difference, you know, in the way it drives with this cetane boost in it. What I will say is I like the bottle size, I think, because it's got a long enough neck on it that I can really get it up in there. And that was the first 8 ounces, and like I said, 48 gallon tank, 7/8 full. Not perfect, but take a chance. Columbus did. Okay, that'll be 8 ounces. Should we do another 4 ounces just to be? No, no, just 8 ounces will be good. And we'll see if this stuff really has an effect. I've been hearing so much about this product. Oops. I've been hearing so much about this product. Now, another thing is, I just touched this thing and it's stinky. I am going to put this in the bed of the truck until we get back to the shop, because I don't want that getting on the inside. And we got to drive all the way back and smell that stuff. And I'm guessing the fuel pump and everything will just circulate this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We've now protected our CP4 pump a little bit more. We've prevented the fuel from gelling when cold weather comes inadvertently in the next couple of days. And we are boosting our MPG, hopefully. Anyway, see you guys on the way home. Okay, so we got our fuel additive in. We got our trip computer reset. As you saw, we got like 13.7, 13.8 without it. And I can tell you, it does seem a little different. Maybe like a little smoother, but it could be in my head. I don't know. But we'll see. I mean, for what we did, you know, a basic dosage, kind of between not the lowest, but not the highest, you know, amount that you can put. But yeah, I'm going to try to drive the same way. Now, of course, it's not exactly scientific, because I would have had to do the loop, like a round trip, and, you know, have both directions. Maybe there's more wind resistance going one way or another. Who knows, you know? So just a real quick, just impromptu, we had to drive out for 20 minutes. So we went ahead and did the additive on one way, and the other way didn't have it. So, I mean, you know what? I don't know. It seems a little peppier. It does seem like it. It does. Yeah, I don't know. It really could be doing something there. All right, so yeah, I guess all I can do now is just drive the truck and see what happens and report any improvements in MPG. But I can already tell you, definitely a little bit boosting power. Let's get headed to our next destination. So we're getting close to our destination. We're at 13.7 miles to the gallon. I think that's pretty much the same MPG that we were getting before. It could be that we would get better MPG, but the wind or whatever, the way to plow, I might have had the plow position a little higher. I don't know. But as far as our test results show, which aren't, you know, the most scientific, we got the same MPG coming back that we got going there, according to the trip computer. But I can tell that the engine is running a little different. Certainly a little bit smoother, and the power is a little more, I feel. So it could just be, you know, all in my head. But I mean, it's nothing crazy, but it just seems like it's got a little more pull, merging onto the freeway and doing stuff like that. But anyway, we're here at our lunch spot, and yeah, we'll
Do you have your fly mode on?
go ahead and
Get it on.
wrap up this video. I think that the Archoil is definitely something that you should try if you are interested in a good fuel additive, and I feel that you might potentially notice a boost in drivability or a small improvement in drivability. And the fuel economy part of it, we didn't see it now, but like I say, we didn't do it scientific. We drove one way and then we drove another way, which could be variables in that way of testing it. But anyway, my name is Sean. This is DS Trucks. We got to go eat lunch. See you in the next video. Over and out.